right, let me hit that road show. Where is that damn thing? Are we live? Yes, we are. Craze is partnered with NSC Roadshow. NSCLiveTV.com and 8 Marketing are proud to present the NSC Roadshow podcast tour. As a creator, come to be treated like a rock star as we take you on a tour with podcasters from around the world. Got a Kickstarter, Indiegogo, or a project you would like to tell thousands about? Come and get on the tour. Are you a podcaster that would like more creators on your show? Come become a tour stop on the tour. What's up, Georgie Porgy? Who do we have on to the show today?
Today we have Mr. Dave O'Hare, the promoter of Garden State Comic Fest. We're going to be talking to him about the show that just passed and what he's got planned for the future. So let's check it out.
Yeah, don't stare at my hair. Let's go.
We are the only show for independents all around, giving you a platform to spread your word all over town. Catch the Craze is the place to promote to your fans with the Dreamer, Medina, and Sam the Crazy Man. Subscribe to our show and never miss an episode. It's time to get your mans, listen to us on the go. Updated every week, we never miss a day. Join the squad, come on in. It's time to catch the Craze. If you are an independent, catch the Craze. Making moves on your own, catch the Craze. On your grind in the streets, catch the Craze. Join the movement, catch the Craze.
Yeah, George, we did it again. Come on now. You know you want to do it. Catch the Craze. Welcome to Catch the Craze podcast. I am your host with the most, Sam the Crazy Man Ferrer, and I am with
George, the Dreamer, Medina. What's happening, my man? What's going on over there, brother?
Stressfully Clean. Another
Nice.
day. Kickstarter is playing hardball with me. They still won't let me
Conspiracy,
launch
son.
the landing page, which is a 30-day wait landing page. And so not until we confirm that next week that we shipped everything out. So I'm moving the launch date for Forbidden to July 5th. So that'll give me at least 2 weeks to promote it, even though I've been promoting it, but at least with a landing page.
So that's what's happening right now.
Stress me
Damn.
out. They stressed me out today, bro.
Well, listen, welcome everyone to another stressful episode of Catch the Craze with your host, Sam the Crazy Man Bear, and myself, George the Dreamer Medina. Today we have Dave O'Hare, who is a promoter, comic book promoter. He just is fresh off of the Garden State Comic Fest that happened in June. And we're going to be talking to him about the show, what he liked, disliked, what he's expecting to be doing next year, and all of that fun stuff.
Yeah.
But damn, that sucks, bro. Like,
Yeah,
that
man.
whole, forbidden stuff. That's
But you know what?
whack.
But it's funny because when I looked at, hey, Michael, roll the boat ashore,
snap. Here he is.
hallelujah. So, yeah, that's the extortionist. When I looked at the campaign, I decided to add some more stuff. I added more tiers. I added, some more,
All right.
graphics. I really hooked it up today. So I spent at least 5 hours today, reworking the Kickstarter for Forbidden. It's gonna be hot. I mean, it is hot. The reward levels, the tiers, the book itself. Barbara did an amazing job with the coloring. It's pretty tight.
Yeah, Forbidden, the saga continues, and the saga on Kickstarter continues. So you have 2 sagas going on for Forbidden. Can't get on. So essentially what we discovered today before the show was that there is a little button next to all of your names on Kickstarter for everyone watching that tells us, that reminds us, hey, you sent the reward. So we're not sending rewards more than once. I guess it's there. So you're supposed to click that to let, I guess, Kickstarter know that the rewards were sent. For the past 3 campaigns, we have not been clicking that little button. You guys have been getting your stuff, but Kickstarter thinks that we've never sent anything out.
They think that we went to the border and we've been spending the funds So
right. Which explains why they keep telling Sam, not until you send the rewards, dog. We've been watching you. First of all, you open up a different account to try to get it
They're
up.
like, yo, he's
at the same
shady.
time.
It's like, my name is.
So they on to Sam. They're on to him.
Yes.
Oh
You see
man.
these guys already acted up in there.
Yo, I see
Yo,
it.
like
I
the
see it.
inmates, they acted up. Yeah. it's like, here we go. Another day has come.
He did it. Crystal, there's like a checkoff box within our. So you guys don't see it. We see it when we log on.
Go push about
There's a little
buttons.
button that we have to push. It's like a little checkoff list.
They give us this criteria that we're supposed to follow. We never even noticed it. And I'm gonna blame this one on the Medina. Hey, I never noticed it. I was like, hey. So
I don't even ship these things out. I'm getting blamed. I'm not even in the shipping department.
I ship it out.
You got exactly.
But you're the admin. You're the admin. You designed it.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
I designed.
You send all the
Kickstarter
emails.
Algorithms.
You be sending all the recaps. Hello, everybody.
I've been fired. The last one sent out wasn't even mine, guys.
Like,
I've
hello.
been fired. It wasn't even me. But yeah, dude, we're gonna have to start clicking. So today I just went in and I started clicking the first campaign. I'm gonna go back in to click the second campaign. So
see, that's what I said.
Were shipped.
Michael, if I did not already promote this damn thing a million times for Kickstarter, I would have just gone to Indiegogo. What do I have? It says you have a notification on. What is that?
But Indiegogo was a pain in the butt too, man. Spin it to deliver it. Yo, speaking of spinning, I don't know how the heck we're not gonna. Okay, so for the 1000th episode, we're doing a raffle. For the 300th episode, we're doing raffles. Right, we're doing raffles when we hit the 300th episode. We're gonna do a raffle when we hit 1,000 subscribers. Right, we're doing all that fun stuff. My spinner doesn't hold 300 slots, bro. It's gonna have to come from the hat.
It's gonna
Are
have
we putting 300 names in there?
I got the.
What you got?
I got the spinner.
Oh, you got a spinner too?
No, I got the thing.
That's why you broke mine. You wanted to use yours.
No, I always had mine. I don't have a spinner. I have the cylinder that the door opens. You drop all the names. You spin and then you pull the name out.
Lotto. You got
the
lotto.
Lotto. That's what I got. Yes.
Oh, you trying to be big time?
Yeah,
okay.
I told you I had that.
All right, you see. This is why you broke my little spinner at the convention. You wanted to use your stuff.
Yes,
okay,
but since you brought it up, yes. So if you don't know what George is talking about, we have the 1K challenge. This guy just started saying, they're like, what he talking about? It's my first time finding this place, these crazy people. So we got the 1K challenge. If we get to 1,000 subscribers by our 2-year anniversary, which is September 9th, 2021, one lucky winner is going to win a $100 gift card, a Cast the Craze hoodie, and 3 graphic novels. That's The End of My Toilet, Rush 5377, and Cast the Crazy's #1, Volume 1, #1. So, if you have not pledged already, backed us already, or subscribed to us already, please do so, because you might be that lucky winner. Now, we are also getting ready to celebrate our 300th episode. And so, we would like to have 30 of you in the chat room so we can have 3 raffles. It's got to be 333. Right? It's 3-peat. So 333. Bang. Bang, bang. And so, and then we'll have 3 big prizes and 3 lucky winners if we have 30 people. So for every 10 in the chat room, we'll do 1 raffle.
Oh, we could use my spinner then. We're good.
Yeah, for you, we could do the spinner, but for the 1,000, we're gonna have to use the.
Nah, we're gonna have to use the
Lotto.
The Lotto machine over there. All right, I'm happy then.
Yes.
Sounds good. But to Michael's point, why not just use Indiegogo? The thing with Indiegogo,
George doesn't like Indiegogo.
Yeah, you didn't either. I've never seen you more stressed out than when you were on Indiegogo trying to reach that goal.
The reason why Indiegogo is because it's not as popular as Kickstarter. That's number one. Indiegogo is so convenient for the creator. It is the best, easy to use. Well, Kickstarter's a nightmare for the creator. Kickstarter, you got to jump through hoops for everything. Yeah. They're like corporate America. Indiegogo is like your mom and pop shop. He's like, go ahead, go. You want to put up a concession stand? Go ahead. Just make sure you give me a couple of bucks when you're done. Boom, and you're done. And they make it easy. They give you all the tools. They give you all these. You can connect your analytics to your ads on Facebook. It does all these things, which are fantastic. It is a breath of fresh air. But for the backer, apparently the backer has to do all these steps that is very inconvenient. Putting in their phone number, all this other stuff, blah, 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 blah. And so some backers are turned off by using Indiegogo than they are from Kickstarter. So that's why we didn't. I was this close to going to Indiegogo today. But when I looked at the fact that I posted for the past 3 weeks, it's going to Kickstarter, I'm going to confuse people and they're not going to know what the hell I'm talking about anymore.
Yep. Inglés sin barreras for dummies. Nice. She's coming in with the heat. Crystal's coming in with the heat today. Definitely. I mean, I think that, and I don't know, you guys listening, what do you prefer? Do you prefer to back projects on Indiegogo? Do you prefer to back projects on Kickstarter? What's easier? For me, Kickstarter's got the app. I can go on the app and boom, just, pledge. With Indiegogo, I got to go on a computer. And if you're not home, you ain't doing them. You know what I mean? Mike likes both.
Yeah, I haven't had a problem with either. I pledged to both. I've backed campaigns on Indiegogo and Kickstarter. Indiegogo takes the money right away. Kickstarter doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Which could be frustrating because we've had some situations where we would have to wait a long period of time for Kickstarter to reconcile because people didn't have the money in the card, all that stuff, whatever. So you had to go through all those things. With Indiegogo, it's already done. You don't have to worry about it, and then snaps, you overcharge your credit card, and then Indiegogo's trying to come, and you don't have enough funds. That kind of stuff.
Yeah, man. I know that John backed the project on Indiegogo that got funded. No, that had not a fixed goal. It actually had a fixed goal. And they took his money anyway, regardless, even though he had the fixed goal. The guy never made the goal, so now they had to reimburse everything back to the backer, to John. And so that took a little while. So
they take the money and they put it like an escrow, and it stays in a holding pattern until the thing is over. Then when it's over, then they send it. Then they send the money out. So Indiegogo holds the money. They're the third party until the campaign's over. So if you didn't make the campaign, then they'll send the money back.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, it to each his own, I guess. If Kickstarter hopefully will, approve it once we start sending everything out. Which for the project for Crazy's number 3, the stuff should be coming back from the printers next week, right?
Yes. So I already got confirmation that.
Yeah. Thank you, Michael. No twerking. Thank you. These guys are funny.
I got confirmation that all printers will be delivering next week. So we're hoping by Saturday to everything get shipped out.
Yeah. So that's what's happening on our end. Also, don't forget that July 17th, Sammy's taking a little trip into PA for a convention out there.
We're going to
ZoloCon with the Cyfax.
Yes, me and Cyfax. We're heading up to ZoloCon.
Yes, indeed.
I know I had that ad somewhere. I don't even know what the hell it went.
Michael wants art and spinners. There you go. See, Michael, it's simple. It's the simple things in life.
Yes, that's it.
But thank you guys for coming on again, back-to-back shows this week, Tuesday and Wednesday. And thank you guys for sitting around and listening to us yap about whatever it is that's going on with us. You're looking for an ad or something, Sam? I lost you there for a sec.
No, I'm looking for, where'd you go? There you go. Road trip. There it is. Dong.
There you go. Give it to him.
Oh, that's larger file. All right, I gotta scale it. There it is. Boom. Me and Johnny Boy. Right there. There it is. So there we go. And ZoloCon next stop, July 17th and 18th. That's gonna be fun. So let's see. An occasional 80s, 90s cartoon sing-along. Yep. Must provide. Imagine Sammy singing "I Believe in Miracles" while George twerks with a tip. I don't know if you can twerk to "I Believe in Miracles." That's gonna be a slow
I,
twerk.
I don't think I can twerk. Period.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to see that.
Nah, who does? Crystal's she a little cuckoo, bro. That Florida sun. That Florida sun is doing stuff to you, Chris.
I know.
We need to chill. Let's tone it down a little bit.
Purge me without purging me. I am a true villain.
The purge.
Yes.
Oh man.
So with that said, I will see Mr. O'Hare is in the waiting room. So, what were you gonna say before we bring him in?
No, nothing. I was just talking about the trip that you're gonna be taking with with John. You guys are gonna be out there July 17th and 18th.
What's up, Gilly?
Just the other stuff that we have coming up down the pipe, but we can do that after we speak to Dave. So let's bring him in.
Yeah. So we'll definitely do a recap after our interview with Dave. But again, if you have a campaign that you like to promote,
Do you have a Kickstarter campaign and you're trying to figure out how to get the word out? You look online and you see the competition is fierce. Comic-Cons are slowly coming back, but in the meantime, how do you spread the word? You worked for hours creating your campaign. You post on as many social media sites as possible, trying to get the word out to no avail. Well, look no further. Why not sponsor an episode of Catch the Craze podcast, the fastest growing indie podcast in the market today? That 30-second promo can get you an extra 2 to 3 backers or more. Who knows? Let's go. Hit the link below and get one step closer to a successful campaign.
all right, we're bringing in Dave O'Hare. There you go. Look at
There
that.
he is. Well, it's connected. We're good to go. What's going
Are
on,
those
Dave? How
GI
you doing?
Joes back there? Nice.
That's big time right
That's
there.
big time. Yes. What's going on,
That's
buddy?
big time.
How are you?
Good.
All
Good.
right, all
Loving
right.
that
Good to be
stuff. Good. So you had a successful event. This is Dave O'Hare, everybody. And so we want to, before we even talk about the Garden State Comic Fest, we wanted to get to know about you. Obviously, you're a big G.I. Joe fan. That is fantastic. That whole room is amazing. And when's the tickets for the tour? But so let's get to know you. Who are you? And what do you do?
Well, I'm Dave O'Hare. I'm the founder and co-owner of Garden State Comic Fest. Garden State Comic Fest is one of the largest and most comic-oriented and artist-oriented Comic-Cons really on the East Coast right now. We take a lot of pride in that. It's not really a celebrity show, as a lot of shows are, and we're pretty happy with the different editions that we put out. We run shows for Great Adventure. We've run shows in Atlantic City, Elizabeth, New Jersey, Morristown, New Jersey. So we're all over the state.
Yeah, I saw the one Elizabeth you in the old Century 21 store.
Yes.
Yes.
That was kind of cool, actually.
I used to be the general store manager for that location.
No way.
Yes. That where you had the banner, that was the old men's suit department.
Right.
Yes.
How long ago were you there?
Right before they went bankruptcy.
I probably had your keys.
Yes. That's funny. So what? Before we even go into the Garden State, so what got you into comics?
Well, years ago, a friend of mine got me into original comic artwork. I also own a pest control company, so I was looking for something to invest in. I didn't really collect a lot of comics at the time. I read them a lot when I was a kid. Went into New York Comic Con, started checking out the different artists and everything. And then I realized, why am I going all the way to New York to get this stuff? Why not just bring everything to New Jersey?
Nice.
So that's how we did it. And, one day I was playing in a poker game and I brought my idea up to a friend. And he said, I bet you $20 you don't do it. So I went out and spent $3,600 to win that $20.
Nice. So
it was the smartest thing I ever did.
Well, that's fantastic. That's fascinating because it's an entire endeavor. It's a lot of moving parts. So where did you start? How did you start? And then where did you build from there?
Well, just like everybody else at the beginning, you're like, okay, this is pretty easy. How hard can it be? Throw a couple tables in a room, get a social media platform, go out there, and you'll have a show. How hard? It's easy. And I had an up because I knew a lot of the artists from buying original artwork over the years. So I invited them. It was a January show in the Quality Inn in Ledgewood, New Jersey. It was like this small little 3,000 square foot room. And we actually had a bar in the center of the room where the 501st was doing shots and stuff like that. So you had stormtroopers doing shots, and it was more of a, the pictures from that show are pretty amazing when you look back at it. And that was in 2015, January. Or 2014, sorry. So 7 years later,
wow,
here we are. And I'll tell you what, it's not as easy as just getting a social platform and throwing tables in. There's a lot more work involved that, the way I usually tell it for people is it's like planning a wedding for 6,000 people.
Right.
And, everything goes wrong. You don't want to do it. A week before, you just want to cancel the whole thing. You're just tired of the stupid questions and the stupid emails. And you're like, you know what? Screw it. Nobody's worth this. And then you go through it. It's a blur. You don't remember anything until you look at the pictures afterwards.
Damn.
And then you start over again.
How many shows a year do you put now, Dave?
Well, now we're doing, post-COVID, this year it looks like we have 3 on the schedule.
Mm-hmm.
We had Winter Edition already.
Yeah.
Just had Summer Edition. And Great Adventure Edition is in the works. We're working with the park. We've been doing it there for the past 4 years.
Wow.
The park is just coming out of COVID and everything. So there's still a couple, T's and I's that have to be dotted and crossed.
Right. Yeah. Makes sense.
But yeah, it looks like that might be Labor Day.
Okay.
And then we also have an auction coming up this year. So that's kind of cool too.
Is that new for you?
Awesome.
Yeah, actually, what happened was a guy brought a collection to me, and it is like 125 long boxes of comics, and he wanted to get rid of it. So I didn't want to buy it because, I'd need another house just to store it.
Right.
So I'm putting together a live auction for serious collectors and everything. And we're just going to auction off all the boxes, have a time for people to come in, check out each box, and then off to the auction block.
Nice.
So
Nice.
Pretty awesome, man.
That's fantastic. Now you said that that first one with the 3,000 and the stormtroopers and shots. From that point on, what did you take from there, and what did you do different? What were some of the successes that you took from there, and some of the things that you said, I'm never doing that again, to your next event?
Well, I hate to say it, but a lot of things that we do tend to work out. I think, it's just Irish luck on my part, I forget somebody's coming and I'm like, oh my God, I don't have a table, but then a vendor doesn't show up and, oh, look at that. It's right in. So, people have always said to me over the years, like, wow, how do you get away with this so smoothly? And I'm, knock on wood, I just don't question it and keep going. But no, the first show, what I wanted to do was I wanted to take all the aspects of New York Comic Con, which is a great big show, cut down all the crap that you really don't need, and put together something that just, more quality over quantity, so to speak. So we actually bring in some of the top artists and stuff like that from around the country. And we have attendees that come into our show. It's pretty amazing. I found out we had people from Hawaii that flew in specifically for Summer Edition to hang out in a mall to go to our show. In the years past, we've had people from Amsterdam and Germany fly in for Garden State Comic Fest.
Wow.
Because of certain artists that we've had and guests. So we are becoming world known, which
world known is right.
That's hot.
You know, it's interesting because we've had, you know, we've had shows, we've been doing shows, and we always have a little gallery of people who post and ask questions. And a question was posed. We had another show, and they were saying, you know, you don't have celebrities at your show, right? And well, for the most part,
Yeah.
right. You're more geared towards the artist.
Voice actors, stuff like that.
Right. Okay. So now, do you find that because you don't have, other than the voice actors, because you don't have like the celebrities and stuff like that, do the numbers that walk through the door, the people that walk through the door, does it change because you don't have that versus just having the artist there? Because there seems to be a thing of like, well, we need these guys to bring people in the door. Do you feel like you need that or no?
You do, to a sense. We've had celebrities like when we had Atlantic City, we had David DeSmolchin, Eric Roberts, we had Summer Glau. You know, we had some decent names.
Mm-hmm.
But Garden State Comic Fest, the reputation that we have as a show, the people don't come in for celebrities. And we don't bring in a high enough celebrity to cover the rest. So every time we try to, we have record-breaking attendance every show. Our attendance keeps going up, but it's going up more for the artwork and the vendors than it is for the actual celebrities. This show, actually, we had our probably most successful celeb in Vic Mignogna, Broly from Dragon Ball Z.
Right. Yeah.
He had a line that just would not stop the entire week. I would have to guess maybe 800 people came through the door just to meet him.
Wow.
Which is amazing. We don't usually do that. So
That is amazing.
any shows, you know, to not book him is kind of
Yeah.
from
You're
a
right.
show standpoint.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Now, your show moves from location to location. Does that affect attendance?
It does, and it doesn't. You know, we've always, the first couple of years, we always thought it was like almost like a gypsy show, the way it just kept bouncing and bouncing. And then we found a home in Morristown. We found a home in Menon Arena, which was amazing. We love the arena. We love the area around Morristown. It's, you know, it's a pretty, oops, sorry. James, I'm on a interview here. So, but no, it's a pretty higher end area. It's, you know, Morris County is the 5th richest county in America.
Yeah.
So we do get a lot of big spenders that come out to the show.
Right.
And Menon Arena, I don't know if you guys have been to that show.
No.
It's beautiful. It's a building that has 3 ice rinks in it.
Wow.
And we take over 2 of the ice rinks. So it's 2 hockey rinks full. So picture 2 Prudential centers almost.
Right.
Wow.
And then we open up the 3rd rink for cosplayers to go ice skating.
Oh,
Because
that's
there's
cool,
nothing
man.
better than watching like Batman, like, you know, fall down and like take out somebody.
That's
It's
awesome.
neat. So it's one thing that nobody else can offer.
Right.
So we do that in Morristown. And then with COVID, what happened was it was a county facility. They shut down everything for 2021. So they never let us know. So in January, we had to just find a new venue. And, you know, last year, Winter Edition was the first time we thought we had a home. But again, because of COVID,
Yeah.
we started working out deals with Simon Malls because, well, retail space is not affected by COVID. So don't ask me why, but it worked. So we were able to hold Winter Edition in the Models in the Rockaway Mall, which was half the size of Century 21.
Right. Wow.
So that was kind of cool.
That's
Awesome.
interesting.
Are you planning to go back to the arena where you guys had that deal in 2022? Is that a plan?
Our plan is to go back home,
Okay.
back to the arena.
Yeah.
The mall show was great, but I don't know if you guys knew this, but Bloomingdale's actually took over that space the day after our show.
Oh,
So
really?
21 is already Bloomingdale's. Yeah,
They don't wait. They don't wait
no,
around.
no, we actually moved the date of the show up 3 weeks because of Bloomingdale's.
Wow.
So we did that, and you're when it comes to retail space in malls, you're not guaranteed that space
Right.
more than like 2 months out, because
Yeah.
any retailer could come in and go, okay, I'm signing a 5-year lease.
Yeah, scoop it up.
And, I'm sorry, they're not going to say, hold on, we got Comic-Con coming in here for a week. So,
Right.
Yeah, and in that specific location, it's on the weekends. It's heavily trafficked, that mall itself, as it is.
it's huge.
Oh yeah, it's
The
amazing.
amount of people that walk through that mall is amazing.
Yeah, it's crazy, especially and in holiday season, trying to find parking, it's unbelievable. So what was it? What was it like setting up at this location? It was a new location for you guys. Any logistics issues? Oh,
No, actually, it was pretty easy. The space was cleared. We walked in. We have a great team. I have a great general manager in Eric Belomo, great manager in Danielle Pearson. Our head of security, Mike Molnar, is from the Morristown Police Department. Beverly Downey is another police officer. That's our security. I mean, we don't really mess around with security in our events.
right.
But, we walked in there. They measured it out. We use a rental company. They're the same guys that set up Madison Square Garden and everything.
Wow.
They walked in, set up the tables, pipe and tray, boom, you're rocking and rolling. You got the loading dock, you got the front doors, you got the entrance to the mall. Everything came in, boom, show. And we had to pack that entire show down Sunday night.
Damn.
Bloomingdale's. Yeah.
Dave, you make it sound easy, bro. Like you make it sound so easy. I'm like, God, we could say I'm to start a show. This is easy. Like it sounds great. No, good
easy.
for you.
It's easy because I have a great team.
Yeah.
We really put together a phenomenal team. And
Good for you.
GM before that, Evan, he was a godsend. Unfortunately, he got married and had to move down to North Carolina, so we lost him.
Yeah.
But no, Eric is doing phenomenal in his footsteps. So it's
That's great.
really happy.
Did you like when COVID hit? Was there any thought of okay, we got to go virtual? Because a lot of conventions were doing the virtual thing. Did you guys ever think about going virtual, or did you go virtual? I'm not sure if you did.
We thought about it. We looked at it, and we looked at it for about 5 minutes and said this will never work.
Yeah.
The reason is we don't have the following of like a New York Comic Con.
I got you.
So if you try to charge somebody, I don't know, $2 for a virtual con, what are we going to end up with? Like $24.50?
Right.
It's not worth the time and the energy to put into it for that profit on a business sense.
I got you.
For the love of it, it was something that we looked at, but it was with comic books again. Stan Lee said it best. A comic book, it's like a woman. You don't really want to watch it on the internet and read it. You want to touch it, you want to feel it, you want to turn those pages.
Yeah.
And I just think the atmosphere and everything, you can't get that virtually.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we're known for people walk out of our shows most of the time and they go, wow, that was a different experience than most shows.
Yeah.
And it's just the atmosphere that we put together.
I think part of it is what you said. It's for comic book art and fans of the art itself, and it's kind of hard to get that through a computer the way you would when you're holding that book in your hand. So that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I was never a fan of anything virtual. I just didn't understand. Although we do this, it's different than actually, being at a con. I think the experience is why you do it. The reason why you go to comic shops is because you want to peruse and you want to open up the book and you want to buy it, and You don't have to shoot the crap with your friends about whatever character.
Right. And you want to walk from book to book and
Right.
just be like, wow, look at this artwork on this, or wow, this is really crappy. Marvel,
Right.
did really crappy here, or what have you. But you can't really get that online.
Absolutely. And also I think that part of why you want, well, for us, for us independent artists, people who have their own independent publishing companies, it's hard to sell something that people don't know about online. So you need that interaction with the people one-on-one. Let me tell you about my product. Let me pitch it to you so that you can take it with you. And it's hard to do that virtually, which is why I think it was great to be able to have these conventions back. And I'm glad that you guys were able to come back the way you did. And you had record numbers. So
we had a record attendance for summer edition. And, Century 20, it was a smaller show than we usually put on for the summer. Our Artist Alley, we had to cut 100 artist tables out.
Wow.
Century 21. We usually have over 150 artist tables. And a lot of those are for the professionals, but we do offer a lot to the independent artist.
Right.
To be able to show his stuff. And,
Right.
Being in Morristown also, we have the Kubert School right around the corner.
Right.
So it's a lot of those guys that come out and set up. And it really, Garden State Comic Fest is one of their first experiences of setting up at a show. So, and I even love going down there and talking to them about, okay, this is what's going to happen.
Right.
And, when you get to New York and stuff, and when you get real famous, don't forget about me and,
So
charge me $50,000 for an appearance fee.
You said something that was that caught my attention. So how long? So when you have artists applying for your show, and then how long before you realize that the venue wasn't going to be able to support a lot of those applicants? Did you have to communicate to them after the fact once you landed it? How long did you secure that space before you realized, hey, we're gonna have to cut this off here?
I always secure the space and have a layout so I know exactly how many I can fit.
Okay.
Prior to opening the space up. So I can put it out there and go, okay, we have, I'm going to hold back 10 tables for guests. So we had 48. So that's 38 tables.
Right.
Here you go. And it's usually within like a day or two that we're going, okay, Artist Alley sold out.
Wow. Crazy. That's
That
crazy.
is crazy.
So what was what was the biggest lesson you learned throughout this experience that holds true today for you?
Well, it's going to sound funny, but you can never please everybody.
Right.
There's always going to be one person or one group of people that, have a problem no matter what it is. So, with the winter edition, we learned, it was how could you be doing this during COVID? And, we looked at everything. We followed all the protocols. We did everything I hate to say it, we did it by the law, but we went above and beyond.
Yeah.
And you still couldn't please everybody.
Yeah.
Certain guests, certain artists, even in today in the political mainstream that's out there, people try to break down guests and stuff by opinions and views, where we are only looking at it from the artwork standpoint.
Right.
If they're an amazing artist, that's what matters to us. We don't care anything else. I've always looked at Garden State where I had to look at it where you look at the artwork, and even if it's not something that, I like, there are other people that do, because art is subjective.
Mm-hmm.
So we've never really went, okay, you can't be here because we don't like your artwork, or you can't be here because we don't like your politics, or you can't be here because, it's open to everybody.
Right.
And by opening it to everybody, well, everybody else gets mad.
So the application process, I'm an indie creator. I want to get a table at the show. What's the application process like? You go online, fill out an application. Is it first come, first serve, or
go online, fill out an application. We do look it over real quick, and I think we've turned down one person in 7 years.
Wow.
And that
Yeah,
was
I'm still upset about that, but go ahead.
that was mostly because they were doing like buttons and that kind of stuff. It wasn't so much book art. And, you know, we said you don't fit in the artist alley, but we'll sell you a vendor booth. And
Gotcha.
you could sell, and well, that was too expensive. And so
Right.
it was, but, you know, that's the only time we've ever turned down somebody. Even when, I mean, we get some funky ones. You get into like the hentai art and stuff in the anime world, and they're like, I don't know, can we do this? I go, as long as it's a family,
Right.
you have your family art here and you have that adult book with your little pasties over there,
Right.
we're good. So,
Right.
you know,
That's
No,
crazy.
sounds
art is art.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So what's in store for the future?
Well, right now we are looking, you know, obviously we're waiting to hear back from Men in Arena to get our dates for next year.
Yeah.
We still want to work with Simon Malls. We absolutely love doing this mall tour so far.
Yeah.
So we're actually, you know, considering putting together some satellite shows and seeing what we can do. Maybe not even all in New Jersey, maybe hit, you know, upstate New York,
Right.
down Pennsylvania a little bit, but we've really enjoyed doing these mall shows. And it seems the fans really did too, because everything's there. You got so much food. You can take a break, walk the mall. The hotels are right there.
Yeah.
You're not stuck in,
Right.
you know, one place.
Have you considered the American Dream Mall?
We have. I've actually gone down there and walked through it, but we have not talked to anybody down there yet.
Yes, 'cause they have a lot of empty, unused space.
Yes, they do.
Yes.
They're huge.
So I'm
Yes,
sure
they
they look. I'm sure they're looking to make deals.
Something. Yeah, something. Holy cow. But the next one is Labor Day, you said, right, Dave? Is that what you guys are planning? Something in
Right
Labor Day?
now, yes. Great Adventure is tentatively scheduled for Labor Day. Again, we just have to wait for Great Adventure.
Right.
If they decide no, well, then I'll find something else and I'll put something else together for Labor Day.
Perfect.
But, you know, that and the auction should be coming out probably sometime in late July or early August.
Nice.
And what's the turnout like at Great Adventures?
Well, Great Adventure, we have over 30,000 in attendance because that's how many people come into the park.
Right.
Great Adventure, it's a free show inside the park. So if you pay to go to the park, the show is free for you. It's a different type of show. It's an outdoor event. It's under giant like circus tents and stuff like that. And we try to bring in a celebrity guest or two because that works great with that crowd.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's a different crowd.
Yeah.
But we also get to set up as the backdrop of the Justice League headquarters.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
So that is really cool.
That's
Nice.
pretty awesome. That's you have artists there also, right? Artist tables and stuff like that. It's a
Artist
regular
tables,
convention.
vending tables. The vendors do phenomenal. It's all about knowing what to bring for the type
That's
of crowd.
right. That's right.
Yes.
So,
I do want to just recognize that you have Angela, who says that we are core fans of the show, and Len says always a great show for artists and fans as well in the
Nice.
chat. So obviously, you know,
Thank you.
your longevity speaks for itself, and what you're doing. You know, too bad that we missed it this year. But you know, interesting. I was gonna head over there because I wanted to interview a bunch of creators, and I something happened and I didn't go. And then I saw your picture. I was like, that was my old store. I was like, oh, what the hell?
Something said, "Don't go back, Sam.
Yeah,
Don't go back."
I know. I would have retired with that company if they didn't go bankrupt. But so on the flip side of it, tell us about your love for G.I. Joe. You think you'd have dodged that bullet?
G.I. Joe. It was the first toy I got when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I remember walking into the child's world and going, oh my God, this is so cool. Bought them. At that point, I started getting into the comic books as well. First comic book I ever got was G.I. Joe #1, but it was the Treasury edition, the big one.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I read that over and over, and then I got number 5, and I never was able to get them in order. And you'd be like, okay, this is weird how this story doesn't make sense, but you're missing like 3 or 4 issues. So G.I. Joe was something I grew up with. It was very special to me as a kid, to the point where it actually got me to join the military.
Oh, wow.
And I remember getting into boot camp going, damn you, Larry Hama. I don't want to do this.
Where's Shipwreck? Where's Gung Ho?
This is not like G.I. Joe.
Where's Tunnel Rat? What's going on here?
So, but no, I served my time. I did what I had to do. And, later on in life, I went to a toy show, saw a couple of the figures. I went, wow, that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, let me buy them. And they were broken down ones, and I said, all right. And then went to another show. I went, oh, wow, one of the vehicles I had when I was a kid. Let me get it. And before you know it, I have the entire 82 to 94 toy line.
Wow.
Wow, look at that.
Wow.
Congratulations.
That's amazing, dude. I remember
That
that.
is
That
awesome.
toy line was great. That was great, man. Look at those things in the back.
Right over this shoulder,
I
you got
see
the
it.
flag right there.
Yes.
And over this shoulder, you got the flag.
Yeah, I see it. I'm like, I have traumatic experiences. I had every G.I. Joe figure ever, and look at it. You son of a
now you're
biscuit.
just
Look
showing
at
off.
this.
You're just showing
Look at
off
this.
now.
You son of
Now
a
you just
biscuit
look
eater.
In their boxes still.
Jesus.
Oh man, look at that.
Over here, there's a Terra drone.
Wow, look at that.
Oh, man.
And it's just
Damn.
Wow.
Sweet. Sweet.
Amazing, dude.
Look at that.
That's my childhood right there. All of it. Look at you. You just, oh my God.
Yes, I had every action figure, every G.I. Joe figure. I had everything, and one day I came home and it was all gone. My brother threw it all away. Yes.
My mom sold all mine at a garage sale for like $3.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
When I was in the Navy.
Yes. Yes.
I remember losing Shipwreck, and I was a mess. I was like, no, I lost Shipwreck. Like, I was just like, I only had his
With his
I
little
only had
parrot?
the little boat, and that was it.
Right.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. I loved all of them. Let's see. Angela says Grace loves you.
Oh, I miss Grace. She was great. She was the little Harley Quinn. There's some pictures in the fan booth there, and or the fan album that I just put up today. Grace comes out to all our shows. She's amazing. We usually give her a microphone and let her go interview people.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
And it makes for some really good interviews. This year at Harley, she actually kicked me in the shin, hit me with a bat, and stole my wallet. So,
Wow.
Nice. Oh no, we're definitely gonna have to do that show though, Dave. We're definitely gonna have to get out there and then check it out because it sounds like it's a great time.
definitely, it's on me too. Like,
Oh, I appreciate that, man.
passes, everything, get in there.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you.
Definitely.
Yeah, no, for sure. And yeah, let us know when the dates come up because we're definitely gonna, check it out, promote
And then
the heck out
when
of it. We're gonna
when
make
you
it
start
huge.
promoting it, you're welcome back to come on the show.
Yeah,
And
whenever you want.
talk about all of the the artists you're gonna have there and the whole bit. So
I'll be honest with you, I personally hate doing these.
You're a natural, Dave. You're a natural.
we're
You're
talking
good.
about your amongst friends.
Sal does this.
Anybody who's a fan of G.I. Joe's a friend of mine.
Oh, hell yeah, man. We can talk about that all day.
Yeah, I know.
Dave, thank you so much for coming on the show, talking to us about your show. We're looking forward to the future shows coming up. And yeah, man, much success to everything you're doing. I'm happy for you. Good for you.
Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. And this was
Yeah.
fun.
All right.
Anytime,
all right.
man. Mi casa, su casa.
All
And
right.
Krista says, Cobra. All right. Thanks again, buddy.
Yeah, Dave.
I'll talk to you guys soon.
You got it.
Later, bud. That was awesome.
Yes, that was a really good show. Great interview. Thank you, Dave, for being on the show. And yeah, it's too bad. We didn't do it this year, but maybe next year. And
Yeah, for sure.
that Great Adventures one. I know Ray Felix did the Great Adventures show.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's done it before, and he said he loved it.
Mm.
He asked. In fact, when I got back into comics 2 years ago, he wanted me to do it with him.
Okay.
But at that time, I wasn't ready to do another show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Damn, you seen that
Awesome.
collection? That collection was awesome.
Dude, that collection was amazing, bro. That's the kind of stuff. I went to have a storage unit, and the GI Joes were in a box, and dude, I should have kept those better because they were all like broken. Like I want to kill myself, but yeah, no, I love GI Joe, bro. That was my favorite. Like growing up, all those '80s like cartoons and toys, like the Thundercats and the Transformers, like those were the joints, man.
I still have. Well, I have. Over the years, I recollected them. I have, but they were still in boxes. So in the basement, I have all of my GI Joes figures, but I lost a lot of my So I was traumatized several times throughout life. And when I was renting an apartment, I had in Jamaica, Queens, I had my GI Joes in boxes in the basement. It's a storage unit. Mm-hmm. So one day I went downstairs and they were gone. Someone stole. I had the tanks. I had the helicopters. I had the Rattler. I had everything. It was just gone. Gone. Yes, dude. It was. Yeah, me and G.I. Joe's. But 80s and 90s cartoons had that adult element. Yes, I mean, if you look behind me, I have really Exo Squad. Exo Squad had a short-lived lifespan on, which was amazing. If you know anything about Exo Squad, look it up on YouTube. They have the cartoons. And they were, it was like the end of the world, and you had aliens were now slaves to the human race and Neo Sapiens, and it was crazy stuff. But that was another adult-themed show.
A lot of those cartoons too, if you look at the characters themselves, they were like anatomically correct. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like they were too, other than the Turtles at the time, and the Turtles came later, they were like, even Thundercats, they were animals and stuff, but they looked like humans. And the G.I. Joes and even the Transformers, if you look at them, like, and the Exo Squad, like you said.
Exo Squad was dope. I used to have to paint the bottom of the G.I. Joe feet because some of my friends had 5-finger discount. They were like sneaky fingers. I'd go to their house and I'd flip up all their G.I. Joes to see if they stole any from my house.
Damn, son.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yo, Crystal's trying to use Legos as weapons. She says doubled as weapons. Someone pissed you off, put Legos on the floor by their bed while they slept. She's vicious.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I know. She's just cray-cray.
Yeah.
Oh,
no, but yeah.
Oh, you crazy?
She's trying to kill people over here. But yeah, no, those cartoons were the joint, man. And did you see Netflix the He-Man Masters of the Universe that's coming on Netflix?
Yes, it looks like the other one. The last one.
That thing looks great, bro.
It looks cool. I've been watching lately is funny that I've been watching G.I. Joe on YouTube because it streams live 24 hours a day.
No kidding.
Yes, and on YouTube. So when I'm drawing, when I'm editing, I have it playing on the screen, and I love it,
dude. So it holds up.
Oh, it still holds up. Yeah, it still holds up.
All right.
And the rivalry between Destro and Cobra Commander that never ends.
Man, son.
That never ends. Same out of Tomax, the evil twin brothers.
Yes,
the Dreadnoughts.
The twins. What was their name?
Sema and Tomax.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. The Baroness. So many cool characters, dude.
Zartan, Zorana, the Dreadnoughts.
I'm gonna have to go on eBay and start buying some G.I. Joes, bro. It's just crazy.
Yes.
Oh man. She says I'm Cuban. But yeah, no, that was cool. I'm glad Dave came on and talked to us about the show. That show seems to be, when you have people coming in from out of the country to attend, that's pretty impressive.
But I like the fact that he's keeping it pure to what it's been known for. You know what I'm saying? He's not trying to fit to try to fit a trend. He's trying to maintain a culture that he's established, and he knows the difference. I mean, he said it. If Great Adventures, I have to have a name because that's what the crowd wants. Over here, the Garden State, we're known for this, so he's keeping it pure. I think that's a smart move.
It's interesting that he doesn't need the celebrity to fill the floor because the artists fill the floor. The following that the artists themselves have. does it for him. So that's great.
I had every Cobra Commander, by the way, Krista. I had Battle Armor
Oh,
Cobra
you-
Commander. I had Hooded Cobra Commander. I had the faceplate Cobra Commander. I have all, and with the removable mask. I had them all.
Which one's your favorite?
My favorite was the one with the removable mask.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I like the one with the faceplate. Like
Yeah,
that was my
yeah,
favorite Cobra.
yeah.
Yeah,
No,
that was my favorite Cobra
yes.
Commander. Yeah, that was my favorite one.
That was such a cool feature.
Yeah, I didn't have the one that you took the mask off. That was cool.
Yeah, the plate came off.
Nice.
Yeah, it was dope. I remember when Nemesis Enforcer, came. Cobra,
Nemesis
la, 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 la,
Enforcer.
la, 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 la. You know that?
I-
The movie,
yeah,
G.I.
yeah,
Joe,
oh,
the
yeah.
movie. I got
Oh,
teary-eyed when I saw that movie when I was a kid.
Dude, they always, but that was the beauty of them, right?
Yeah.
Like if you think about the Transformers movie, same thing. When Optimus Prime,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? You're
Well,
like,
the soundtracks,
Ah.
made it. The theme songs.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
man. I was like, get
Yeah, yeah.
Sergeant Slaughter in there. We need him.
Sergeant Slaughter,
Robert
dude.
Slaughter?
Sergeant Slaughter. I used to have. Remember when? I mean, this is later on, but Zanzibar. Remember that guy Zanzibar?
Uh-huh.
He was one of
He
the
had the
bad
hair,
dudes.
the
Yeah,
ponytail.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. I had him. And it was just so many GI Joes,
Yeah.
man. They were
The
just,
hydrofoil. Oh,
yeah, oh.
man. Crazy.
Dude, I love the fact that they even had the not just the action figures, but he also had the tanks.
He
And
had
all-
everything.
all
He had the
other
USS
stuff.
flag. You know how difficult it was to get that in the neighborhood?
Mm.
Oh my gosh, he had them all. I had to build my own fortress. I had to get plaster of Paris and aluminum foil, and I built my own G.I. Joe fortresses. I have pictures.
I
One
used
day
to
I'm gonna show it on the show.
I used to use the styrofoam that would come from from like the TV. Like if you bought a TV and you had the styrofoam thing,
Yes.
I would turn that over, cut that out, and make it out of that.
If
stuff.
you went into my bedroom, I had this closet, and each shelf was about 18 inches apart. So each shelf was a different theme. One shelf was the jungle theme, so I had all of my jungle, my camouflage, GI Joes, all that stuff, whatever. Another one was the desert, right, theme. Then I had the snow theme. I had snow job, iceberg, blizzard, all those guys. So every shelf had a different theme, and I would design it with all those characters. Oh man, it was great stuff. You just brought
I'm
back
trying to
all these
think,
memories.
How many action figures do you think there were in that collection? He's got from 82 to 84.
Over,
he said
there's like 100 and something.
it's got to be right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing, dude. Amazing.
That's great.
Fucking G.I. Joe.
And he's got them in boxes.
In boxes, dude.
There's his retirement right there. He's like,
That's
yeah,
it.
don't worry about it. I'm good.
Done.
That's it.
Oh, that's awesome, bro.
Yeah.
Awesome. Rodimus Prime. Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember Rodimus Prime?
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, good stuff. Yeah, no, good show, man. Thanks, Dave, for coming on and chatting it up with us for a while. We are going to be this Friday. Don't forget to tune in. We got Tone from across the hall from our friends over at Nerds of the Round. Make sure you give them a subscription there. Go subscribe to Nerds of the Round. Check them out. Really cool dudes. He will be on Friday. And we have a lot more stuff. Next week, we have, who do we have next week? Let's see. Hold on a
Krista,
second.
it's you got the touch. You got the power. You gotta go with the touch first.
Okay.
What you say? What was your question?
No, next week.
Next week we have
the 22nd. We have Lisa Malone.
Lisa
from
Malone Management.
Maloney or Malone Management. So she'll be on the show. She'll be talking to us. Now what does she do, Sam?
She reps artists, and she also reps independent creators and their campaigns, and help them, have successful campaigns on whether it's Indiegogo, Kickstarter, whatever. And she's an artist rep management. So we're gonna have a lot of questions for her. That's gonna be exciting. I won't be drawing this week at all because I'll be in Texas this weekend.
Texas.
From Friday to Monday, I won't be doing anything. So I will be recording tomorrow, next Monday's the Crazy Channel Less, trying to get that already populated so it'll just go live on Monday. Yes, but I'll be back to my regularly scheduled routine next week. But we do have a show tomorrow. We have a show Friday, and we have a special show Saturday. And that was, what was that show? That was just behind the scenes of me, how I photograph my original wood art and populate it onto the website and build that up. So that's just gonna be on the
Yeah,
extra
website is
ship.
live now. If you guys want to pick up some of the books, you can go to crazycomics.com.
Yes.
Check that out. Buy some stuff on the
Yes.
on the website, and you can get what do we have on there? You have Forbidden. You have all the books in there, right?
So
The
right now,
Crazies.
physical books that you can actually buy right now from the website is Forbidden. There's an Alien in My Toilet graphic novel and Cast of Crazies 1 and 2. Forbidden number 0. In about 2 weeks, I'll have more books available to be able to buy physical books from the website. We had our first purchase from Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
So thank you. So yes, you can get PDF downloads, and you can get physical. You can get commission art. You can get a real wood art that I've done. So
That's right.
it's gonna take me time to populate it. I've been taking photos and uploading everything. It's taking a minute, but right now it's running.
Yeah. And if you want to pick up some of my stuff, also the Adventures of Wonder Duck and Russ 5377, go to my website at getyourmeds with a Z, getyourmeds.com. You can also pick up stuff there, t-shirts and all kinds of fun stuff. So check that out. Give the website a try. So yeah, that's cool, man. We very good show. Thank you
Yes.
everyone for coming on. You guys are great, man. You guys always support
What's
Gilbert,
up, Creators
Michael,
Outlet?
Creators Outlet, Crystal, of course,
So-
number one
yes.
over here.
Yeah. So
Um,
again, guys, if we're getting ready to celebrate our 300th episode, so and that's going to be in August, and so we would love to have 30 of you in the chat because we want to have 3 raffles, 30 people in the chat to celebrate the 300th episode, and again, one more time, we have the 1K challenge. Just want to remind everybody, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe today. Send it to a friend. 1K challenge. If we get to 1,000 subscribers by September 9th, our second 2-year anniversary of our comeback of Cast of Craze, one lucky winner will win a $100 gift card, a Cast of Craze hoodie, and 3 graphic novels from the Craze camp, which is Rush 5377, Cast of Crazies, and There's an Alien in My Toilet. And that's going to be a fun event. So we would love to get as many subscribers in there. And we want to thank all the newest subscribers. And you will. And June's been a really good month for subscribers. So thank you all who have recently subscribed. You will all be shouted out at the end of the month. And if you're in PA, join me and Jonathan the Psycho Cyphax at ZoloCon. We will be vlogging the entire event, and we will be on our driving and singing, and you'll catch us in Artist Alley. So we'll also be promoting the books that we have and the whole bit, but we'll also be featuring and taking highlights from that event as well. So it's gonna be a good month.
Good time. And at the end of the month, on June 30th, that's a Wednesday, we're going live with the fellas. The 4 Horsemen show is going to be at the studio.
At
We're
the
going to
studio.
be in studio, baby. So, yeah, that'll be fun. All 4 of us singing karaoke. And I don't know, I hear there's going to be some adult beverages. And so, yeah,
Yes.
that's, I mean, some of you guys are going to need liquid courage to be singing the way we're going to be singing.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah, I know, right? We'll see. You'll be seeing We Are the World.
And Chris, you're gonna get your shout out. Trust me. As soon as everything starts going out, what is the month of July? Just so everybody knows, the month of July. I know Chris for a long time. Her birthday's in July, so you're gonna get your shout out for the month of July.
What
all
day
right?
in July is your birthday, Chris?
Let him know, Chris.
What
I'm
day?
gonna blow up your
Are you a
spot.
Cancer or you a Leo?
Are you a Cancer? The way you asked that is funny.
Is she a Leo or Cancer?
I don't know when does Cancer end or start, or she's the 31st, I believe.
Oh,
July
so she's
31st, right, Chris?
she's a Leo, so she's more August.
Yeah. It's funny. Jonathan's a Leo too.
Yeah.
What's your sign?
I'm a Cancer.
You're a Cancer. Yeah.
I
figures.
spread, bro.
I'm-
I spread.
I'm a Taurus. I'm strong like bull.
Oh, Leo. Yeah, so I told you she's a
or
Leo.
stubborn
Because my
like bull.
mom's a Leo. My mom is July 23rd.
July 23rd. Yeah,
Yeah.
July 30th. There it is.
Yeah. My mom.
Yeah.
And I'm July 9th.
So July will be your month, Chris. We're gonna give you a shout out every day in July, or every time we have a show in July. How's that? Except for the ones we've already recorded. So I'm sorry, we already recorded some shows in July. But
Yeah, we did.
yeah. What happened?
We did record shows already.
Yeah, we did.
Yes. No bueno for you. But
Got it down. Damn,
Like,
Chris.
I have
I
happy.
tried.
I have happy.
Oh man. Yeah, so you'll see our crazy asses next week on the 22nd. Like we said, tune in because we're gonna have a good show for you guys. We will be live again, and we will have Lisa Malone on the show. So check that out next week.
Yeah, so again,
Live.
thank you, Handy, Sak, Len, Danovich, Angela, Migliaccio. I hope I said that right. Krista, Michael San Martino, Creators Outlet. We had Gilbert for a second. He was there for a
Gilbert was on
minute.
there.
Thank you, Pepe, for watching on Facebook. So thank you all for coming out tonight and supporting our new guest on the show, Dave O'Hare.
That's right.
Continue
And if you
rocking
haven't
in New
yet,
Jersey.
Yeah, and if you haven't yet, subscribe to the show. If you're new to the show and you're watching it for the first time, hit that subscribe button. We go live Tuesdays and Wednesdays for now. I don't know how long that's going to last. And we have a show every Friday. We have the Craze and 10 or Less.
On Mondays.
And we also have What's in the Box. So we have a chuck full of shows throughout the week. So hit us, give us a little subscribe and check that out.
Yes, and for beginning, we'll be launching hopefully July 5th. I had to move the date because Kickstarter won't let me launch it right now. They're breaking my cajones. So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? It's a conspiracy. conspiracy. But we appreciate every single one of you. I'm Sam the Crazy Man Vera.
And I'm George the Dreamer Medina.
And we are
It's just easy. It's not.
crazy.
Acquiesce.
No, it's talking about my friend Acquiesce. I met him. Say my name, right?
This is what you were thinking? Oh, my.
He described me. He said, I'm the
You're listening to Catch the Craze. You're listening to Catch the Craze. You're listening to Catch the Craze. You are listening to Catch the Craze on Catch the Craze. You're listening to Catch the Craze.
Candy girl.